If you search for how to become more attractive right now, you'll see guys telling you that you need a perfect jawline, you need to spend thousands on a new wardrobe, that you need 6 months of hitting the gym before any woman will even look at your ugly ass. But I'm here to tell you, you don't need any of that shit. Because becoming significantly more attractive, not 1 or 2 points, but significantly more attractive, is much simpler and much faster than it seems. In this video, I'm going to walk you through things you can implement in the next 10 to 15 minutes that will boost your attractiveness 2 to 3 points today. But enough yapping, let's get into it. Listen, it is no secret that your voice is incredibly powerful. God created our voice as, really, if you think about it, the first instrument, and it is the only divinely created instrument in the world. Besides this, science proves that the right voice makes people listen to you more, increases the amount of respect people garnish towards you, and increases how seriously people take you, how much authority they think you have. Science also proves that the perfect voice is made out of 3 perfectly balanced characteristics. This is volume, pitch, and cadence. Every single voice you've ever heard that is like absolute ear candy to your brain-rotted mind has these 3 characteristics. You can think of people you might not know, like James Earl Jones, Matthew McConaughey, Morgan Freeman, you name it. They have these 3 characteristics. But let's define them so that we are on the same page. Volume is how loud your voice is. Duh. Pitch is how high or how low your voice is. And cadence is the pace/rhythm of your voice. Right now, you have an overly quiet voice, a forced and squeezed pitch, an artificially sped up cadence, and then you're wondering why no one's listening to you. The perfect voice maxed version of you has a projected but not loud voice, a deep resonant but not gravelly voice, and a steady, varying, not boring cadence, which is why he's worth everyone's time. To actually fix this, literally follow this vocal routine that cost me $1,000 to learn, but I'll give it to you for free and takes 5 to 10 minutes of your life. 1, whenever you're talking to people, relax into the moment and into your voice. Take a deep breath. I like to do 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out, and I promise you 90% of your voice issues are caused by social anxiety. You're locking up your body, you're locking up your throat and your voice, you're breathing shallower, and all of that is pinching your vocal cords. And you start to speak fast and you start to speak quiet to avoid confrontation. Second, every morning or whenever you want to do this, record yourself speaking and practice cutting out filler words. Because let me be real with you, you're not going to have a satisfying cadence if you're speaking too fast for your brain to think, or if you're filling every other word with a filler word. The goal of this is that every time you record yourself, you want to get better and better at not filling in those moments of silence with a bunch of autistic sounding filler words that ruin your cadence. Step number 3 is that I want you to, for every single day for 5 to 10 minutes till this becomes natural to you, practice the 110 pitch volume method. That's as simple as you're going to start at 1 volume, so you're going to start by whispering, and you're going to work your way up all the way to 10. It's near midnight at my house, so I'm not going to replicate that for you. But you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the point. Same thing with your pitch. You start at the absolute lowest sound you can produce. You want to start all the way down here. And then you want to start to slowly raise it. I'm already sick, so I am not going to pitch my vocal cords to sound like Mickey Mouse. The second basic thing you could do is get a good haircut. This is self-explanatory. Listen, if you look like a wet mop, or like a cow licked you clean, or like an absolute nuclear explosion was thrown at your head, or you have the worst static electricity known to mankind, you're gonna look fucking terrible. Listen, a good haircut does wonders for a man, and a bad one can hide your true potential like nothing ever before. To find a good haircut is actually quite simple. All you want to do is identify your face shape and search up good haircuts for it. This works for me at the beginning, and it will work for you. All you have to do over time is refine your haircut as you see fit and just experiment and have fun. And trust me, you'll stumble upon a hairstyle that you like. Whoa, you think I wouldn't know, you sly dog? You piece of shit? You think we don't all see you? Don't go looking around for the camera or how we got in here. Let's talk about that god-forsaken posture you have. My friend, you look like a quadratic formula right now. And it's all because of these 6 issues. Number 1, you got iPhone head. Your head because of how much you're on your phone is pushing forward. To fix this, get off your fucking phone. And 2, simply push your chin with your finger. On the same topic, number 2, your shoulders are incredibly rounded for the same reason. So do me a favor, those for me. Number 3, your back is popping out and forward. This is because you have a weak beta gooner back and not a strong base Chad one. To fix this for now, you're gonna have to strengthen your back. Simply push your back in like you did your chin. And lastly, number 4, your pelvis is tilted, making you significantly shorter, fatter, and affecting your stability. Fix this. Imagine your pelvis is like a bowl of water. It's tilted too forward, all the water is going to spill backwards. If it's tilted too back, the water's gonna fall from the front. Try to get the bowl of water balanced so that you don't spill the water. See how much better you look? Great, right? You did a fantastic job. Number 4 is proper fucking hygiene. A lot of you smell like wet dog. Be so real with you. And it's a shame because fixing this is not hard. It just takes proper dental hygiene, a clean environment so that you don't smell like you live in a dumpster, deodorant 2 times a day, daily showers, and skincare. If you can do that every day, believe me, even though it doesn't change how you look, how you smell does affect your perceived attraction. Many scientific studies and a lot of scientific literature on that. Now that we covered the basic things, let's get into some more advanced ways and some more impactful ways to impact your perceived attractiveness. First advanced method is gonna sound cringe as fuck, but it's true and it works. And it actually is the most important one, honestly, because if you don't do this, nothing you do matters. And even if you're the most attractive man on earth, you miss this, no one cares. And unfortunately, that is aura farm or have frame, right? I know a couple of good people. I'm not gonna name any names, but they know who they are. They have a good hairstyle, have decent style, but they got the corniest, most gooner-like aura known to fucking mankind. And so no one takes them seriously. This has happened to me before. I would consider myself a decently attractive person, but for a while in my life, I had autistic gooner aura, so no one took me seriously. If you want to fix the aura or the frame that people perceive off you, you have to build up that frame within yourself. If you want people to see you like the shit, you have to genuinely believe within your soul and feel it and project it outwards that you're the shit. Easy way to do this is to be the shit. Get busy. Do cool shit. Think of yourself as that guy. Fill the room with your presence. Do shit that guy would do. And then slowly you will develop his aura. You will project that energy onto other people. The second advanced technique you can do is wisdom maxing. Listen, if you want to be remotely attractive socially, you have to be incredibly smart. I'm gonna be so real with you. I promise you that if you are an absolute geek in 1 or 2 topics, you are immediately more attractive to not just girls, but also dudes. On no gay shit, my best friend, and I don't mean this to insult you if you're watching this, is an absolutistic nerd about music. Just no shit, no human being has any business knowing. But who do you think I contact when I want to find a song, when I want to know about an artist, when I want to be tapped in the music world, or when I just want something cool to talk about? I contact him, right? I used to have a friend that was an autistic nerd about going to the gym. When I wanted to get stronger, build a gym plan, all of that, who would I contact? I would contact my gym guy. My big brother is a model. He's into fashion, he's into looksmaxxing way more than I am. When I want to, for example, improve my hair routine or improve the quality of my hair, who do you think I contact? I contact my brother. The point is that in a social perspective, yes, to women, if you're smart, they like you more because they want a smart, competent man, but also to guys, you are more valuable. And in the world of men, value is our form of attractive, right? I want to be around men that I find valuable because that's what I care about. And that's what every man, believe me, cares about. And then the last 2 things, I'll cover them together because they're so similar, is to master polarization and to understand social energy level. Look, especially when dealing with women, you need to constantly be thinking about the polar frame, right? She's ultra feminine, or at the very least, she wants to be. Every woman, despite her character, wants to be as feminine as she is allowed to be, or as feminine as she is naturally. But when you have any feminine traits or you have any feminine characteristics, you make her take up more masculine ones. Because the truth of the matter is that in every conversation, there has to be polarity. There always is. This is just how it works. You can sit there and act like you can have a conversation with a woman and that you can be feminine and that she can also be just as feminine. It just doesn't work. And every social interaction, you want to be taking, if it's with women, the masculine pole. You want to be polarizingly masculine. And in social interactions, you want to take the role of the guy controlling the conversation. It doesn't mean dominating it. It doesn't mean not listening, not letting people talk. It means you're in control of the topics. You're guiding the conversation. You're the guy incorporating everyone in the round table into the conversation at hand. Similar to this is you are a lot more socially enjoyable and attractive if you understand social energy levels. Listen, nobody leaves a conversation with you neutral. If you imagine this as a point system, if they come in with 50 points, you're either going to give them points or take away points. They will never come out of there with the same 50 points. Most of you, because you don't know how to actively listen, because you're too stuck in your head, because you're too tense and too socially anxious, most people that talk to you leave conversations depleted. And in their brain, that registers as this person is not worth or not enjoyable to talk to ever again. What you want to do is you want to constantly be thinking about people's social energy level. And your whole goal in every conversation from now on has to be, 1, what we talked about earlier, to be polarizing, but more importantly, 2, two, to try to leave that conversation knowing for sure that they are having a better day because of you. Whether that be through letting them sit down, vent, and understanding truly and sympathizing with their issue, whether that be being as helpful as possible and being thorough with a problem or task they have given over to you, whether that be making them laugh and giving them a good time, whether that be actively listening, whatever it may be, make sure every interaction someone has with you, they leave a more energized, better, happier person